LJ here again with another Ghost Recon Wildlands video. If you saw my last two videos, you'll know that we wanted to identify a rebel fighter's weapon. And as you can see here, it's the weapon that he's carrying on his back. And we finally determined that that weapon was an SR-3M. Then in the next video, we wanted to see what this Santa Blanca cartel gunman was carrying. We decided that that had to be a M4A1. In this video, we'll look at a weapon that the Unidad Military Police carry. Here's the rifle that we want to identify. But as a side note, he's wearing a 2-hole balaclava, and they don't wear headsets, but you can see a radio mic on the right side of his vest. Another Unidad policeman carrying what looks to me to be the same weapon. Again, he has a mic on his vest. Here's a close look at his face, and you can see that his face is all dirty, but he did wash his hands and his arms. I guess he didn't think anyone would see his dirty face behind the face shield. Okay, now this is the R5 RGP. Now, do you think that's the weapon that he's holding? It looks pretty similar. Boy, I'd have to almost go with that. Let's see if there's anything else that gets any closer. Go down here. It's not an AK-47. M4A1. Let's look at the M4A1. There's the M4A1, and the barrel is much too long. I can see that already. So that's not going to be it. See what else we might have. It would be closer. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Doggone it. Yeah, let's see. Let's go down here and see if we see anything that would be closer. That's the R5, the AK-47, the M41A. We know it's not that. It's definitely not an MK-17. Now we're getting down into these weapons that you really can't change anything on. We could look at this El Comandante. Nope. And we can't change that magazine at all, so that's not it. Okay, go back. M4A1 Tactical has too long a barrel. A lot of the rail cover covers this barrel, so just a little bit sticking out at the end. LVOA division, but it could be this P416 Savior. Look at that. And here again, that's one we can't change anything on. And I don't know. Can't change anything, so I don't know. It's not equipped the same as the gun that he's holding, that's for sure. Go back. Now let's look at the LVOA. Now here's a weapon And it could very well be. Let's just take off. Let's change some of these parts. We'll change the scope to, let's see. Let's change it to this Comp M4. And trigger, standard, magazine, underbarrel, foregrip. We'll take that off and just put a rail cover on there. And the laser sight we'll take off and just put a rail cover. Standard barrel, and that's the standard barrel. And the stock muzzle. Let's see what that looks like. You know, I would almost say that's pretty close, except for the fact that there's not quite enough barrel sticking out the end like there is in this picture. Oh, I'm going to say it's not the LVOA. And I'm thinking we may be going back to that up here at the top, the original one we looked at. Which was the R5 RGP. Let's look at that again. And I'm going to say, I think that's what he's got there. I think that is the weapon. As close as I can get. If you have a better idea, let me know, but I think that might be the weapon that he's carrying. Yep. If you enjoy playing games in a manner that employs tactics and teamwork, you may want to consider joining our Xbox One Discord channel. I'll post an invite in the description below. And I will see you in the next video.